hit start.
We're closer now than ever before. How much alike we are. Perhaps we're almost brothers. There's love in our world and we're showing it more. People think the same. You know there may be others. Our world says welcome strangers. Everybody's a friend. We can always use a friend. Even stories to tell.
I do your jacket.
In our world.
Jess's isn't buttoned up.
No, that's because that's Jess. What? What? Oh boy.
Say your world is getting too
Making me
small.
self-conscious, and Nate's recording.
I say kindness, there's room for us all. Don't worry us, when half the fun is guessing. Our world is always changing. Every day's a surprise. Subscribe, open your eyes. In our world. When night is set upon you, go watch the silver sunrise. Look and open your eyes to our world. Some say your world is getting too small. So many things to learn. Always enjoy each lesson. I say kindness, there's room for us all. It's guessing. Our world is always changing. Every day's a surprise. Subscribe, open your eyes. In our world. In our world. In our world.
Friends, we come together today to joyfully acknowledge the decision of Jess and Vali to share their lives in loving matrimony. True marriage is more than the joining bonds of matrimony of two persons. In its deepest and truest sense, it is the uniting of two souls already attuned to one another. When such a true inner bond already exists between two people, it is proper that an outer acknowledgement be made. You are now taking into your heart the care and keeping of the one you love. You are agreeing to be a guardian of one another's lives. Through your love, you are agreeing to be a light and a tower of strength for one another. You are engaging in an act of pure faith in which you give of yourself to the utmost. Jess and Vali, in your lives together, there may be challenges to your faith, to your patience, to your wisdom. Therefore, your love will need to be wise and understanding, as well as warm and strong. Your love must be expansive, as you will continue to grow and to change individually, as well as to establish new ideals together in your marriage. Yet there is no assurance that the two of you will always see alike, or that you will take steps in the same growth. But you will love deeply and richly, and unselfishly enough. You shall surely gain a great great and immortal possession. You will gain strength of spirit that is born within you by your very act of loving. Love says to each one, may you follow the law of growth of your own being. May you be what your own uniqueness makes you to be. True love gives the beloved one to life. At this time, will you turn toward one another, join hands, and close your eyes? Take a few moments to silently consecrate and dedicate your love and living of life to one another and to the purpose for which you two have come together. And I ask that your family and friends who have gathered here to celebrate the joy of your marriage also take the time to silently affirm their thoughts of love and blessing for your marriage. At this time, we also invoke the spirits of those who cannot be with us today, knowing that whether they are separated by distance or death, their hearts always dance with joy for you as well. Bill. Song.
Remember that all
course. Go ahead.
I remember this one. I'm really good. Okay, we met in the year 2000 on a date, a blind date, and nobody expected us to even go on a second one. We both have proved them wrong over these years. Today I take you to be my husband, and I promise to uphold the individuality and equality in our spirits, to share your joys and your sorrows, to care for you in the times of sickness, and to love you no matter what happens in the journey and the rest of our lives together. You have changed my life so much over these years and have been my best friend. We have forged a better bond that cannot be broken, and I'm truly honored to be by your side for life and to make great memories together. We have both been blessed with such great friends and family, and will continue to be blessed in the years we shall share together.
Around 16 years ago, I cast a spell out into the world to bring me a boyfriend. His eyes will be brown or green, his mind will be stable, his hair will be dark, his feet will be strong, his heart will be able. I repeated this over and over, day and night, for weeks, until suddenly there you were. Brown eyes, not completely insane, just crazy enough to put up with me. Dark hair, independent, and with a heart big enough to accept me with all my many, many, many flaws. We weren't supposed to make it. Most people back then didn't even give us enough of a chance to make it through a second date. But here we are 16 years later, and I'm standing here in front of you in this ridiculous suit that you tell me looks good on me, and I wouldn't be anywhere else on earth. We met early enough in life that in a way we've grown up together, and we're growing old together. Along the way we've fallen apart together, but we've always been there to pick up the pieces and put each other back together. And each time we've had to do that, we've put a little more of ourselves in each other until we've become almost the same person. Still distinctly different, yet alike enough that no one understands us as a couple like we do. We make no sense to them, yet we're perfect to each other. Today, not only am I marrying you, I'm also standing here saying that I will always love you above anyone else on this planet. I promise to try and stay calm when you're angry at someone or something else but are taking it out on me. I know you'll do the same in return, just as you've always done. And admittedly, you've had to do that more for me than I have for you, but that's beside the point. I promise to always make you spicy food when you're sick, to burn whatever it is that has you sick out of you. I promise to worry about you every second that we're not together. I promise to never pull away in the car until I'm absolutely certain that you're safe inside your job. I promise that no man in the world will ever be able to take you from me, or take me from you. I'll never leave you. And anytime we're apart but you need me, I'll drop whatever I'm doing and come to your side. I promise to take pictures and record videos of you and the dogs and the cats, so that we always remember the happy times. I promise to remember the happy times when we're arguing and fighting. I promise that the fights will be much fewer than the happy times, and I promise to be there even when the times aren't so happy and everything looks grim. I promise that I'll love you for the rest of my life, as your husband, as your husband, as your friend, and as your fiercest, most loyal ally. 16 years ago, I cast a spell out into the world to bring me a boyfriend. Today, I realize it brought me a husband.
While the vows you have spoken have sealed your legal union, it is the fastening of your hands that will seal your spiritual communion with each other. Then join your hands, interlacing. May your marriage bring you all the exquisite excitement a marriage should bring, and may life grant you also patience, tolerance, and understanding. May you always need one another, not so much to fill your emptiness as to help you know your fullness. A mountain needs a valley to be complete, and the valley does not make the mountain less but more, and the valley is more a valley because it has a mountain towering over it. So let it be with you and you. May you need one another, but not out of weakness. May you want one another, but not out of lack. May you entice one another, but not compel one another. May you embrace one another, but not encircle one another. May you succeed in all important ways with one another, and not fail in the little graces. May you look for things to pray, often say I love you, and take no notice of small thoughts. If you have quarrels that push you apart, may both of you hope to have good sense enough to take the first step back. May you enter into the mystery, which is the awareness of one another's presence. No more physical than spiritual, warm and near when you are side by side, warm and near when you are in separate rooms or even distant cities. May you find happiness, and may you find it making one another happy. May you find love, and may you find it loving one another. May you present the rings, please. These rings are a symbol of the endless love that links you spirit to spirit and soul to soul with one another. They are symbolic of the wholeness and fulfillment that shall exist between you. As you give and receive these rings, let your hearts rest in the unbroken circle of love they represent. Jess, will you please place the ring on the third finger of Vali's left hand and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Vali,
You can do it. You got it. Just give it a twist.
you can help me.
I see that struggle. Okay.
Will you please place the ring on the third finger of Jess's left hand? And repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
Go against C17. Okay. You do. Here we go.
No.
With this ring, I thee wed.
By the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and by the state of Ohio, I now pronounce you husband and husband. Friends, for the very first time as a married couple, I now pronounce and present to you Jess Palacios and Vali Montijo.
Hey, one more smooch.
Song. More? There. Well,
And we are set up for a champagne.
huzzah. So,
And you can take as many
Thank you
still
guys.
pictures as you
Thank
want.
you. I'm so glad you came with me.
It was nice.
You're okay. Thank you. Thanks, Jackie. That's great.
You make me cry again, Alicia. I think Alicia made me cry.